curtain calls, rumors, and drama. And for some strange reason, there we go. There we go. I think that fixed it. Oh my god, I hate it when it does that. Mike is gonna turn that one all the way up. So I'm just gonna fix that up real quick, people. And that's weird. Usually it only happens once when you know. So hopefully everybody can hear me. Yeah, I think I'm on good. Yeah, there we go. Testing, testing. All right, cool. All right, so as you guys all know from Monday's episode, I was suffering from a pretty terrible cough that really seems like it has not gone absolutely anywhere. Which it's gotten better. It's gotten better, but today got one. Make it two. No, scratch that. Let's go for a three-peat of water bottles here. And, if it seems like my voice is a little monotone, it's because I'm losing my voice. And actually, this helps me, feel the need not to cough, I guess you can say. So yeah, we're going to dive on into it. Like I said, if I'm, definitely about to die, I'm totally going to hit you guys with that. I will be right back. But yeah, just stay patient. I just want to make sure that you guys, don't go absolutely anywhere. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to the GSMC Wrestling Laureate podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. We have a great show for you today, all lined up. We have our WWE Monday Night Raw review. We're also going to talk about WWE, NXT, and then we're going to move on to talk about UFC fighter Israel Adesanya. Hopes and dreams of becoming a WWE superstar as soon as he leaves the UFC. Then we're going to talk about Bayley, former WWE Women's Champion, is going to be in the NBA All-Star Game, Celebrity Game, Friday, February 14th. Definitely can't wait to watch that. I'm a huge fan of Bayley. I wasn't really. Recently I've kind of. It seems like ever since she got kicked out of Damage Control, that's when I started being like, okay, now I kind of saw the reason. She kind of turned heel. The reason why she kind of had those weird, those ding dong, those weird insults and everything like that. I thought she was awful on the mic. I really did. Her as a heel, I thought it was awful. Really did. But at the end of the day, it all kind of came in fruition, and now I feel like it saved her career. It saved her from kind of becoming, a footprint in the history of WWE. She was able to rack up a couple more championships, tag team titles as well for the women's. So, we're going to talk about Bayley in our fifth and final segment. We're going to talk about some TNA Impact. So, grab your favorite snack, grab your favorite ice cold beverage, and join me here. Do not touch that dial for the next hour. And, yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into it. But, of course, before we do any of that, just go ahead and guys feel absolutely, comfortable. Drop your thoughts inside that chat. Don't be shy. Whatever you guys put inside there is going to be talked about, featured, and, it's going to be debated about on the show. Plus, it's a great way to. I hate how random icons pop up on your computer screen. Hey, would you like an Xbox Game Pass, membership? I'm like, dude, I don't think I've played Xbox since I think it's been like 3 years. It's crazy. Not a huge video game guy. I used to be, but sometimes when you have kids, your priorities kind of become different. Obviously, maybe am I lying to you guys to be like, yeah. Sometimes I'd be like, yeah, I like, some buffalo wings and maybe a ice cold Dr. Pepper, playing some Madden or something like that, or NBA 2K. That would be pretty badass. But no, I enjoy the company of my kids, and my beautiful wife instead. But yeah, anyways, make sure you guys hit up that tips and donations link. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Just remember to Superman punch that like and subscribe button to the show. Follow the show, follow the network. And you will do no wrong. So, yeah, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. All right. We have our first segment. We're going to talk about some WWE Monday Night Raw. I apologize, like I said. Apologize if I seem a little monotone, losing my voice. Plus, this actually helps for me to not have the urge to cough too much. So, all in all, good stuff. So Jey Uso starts out Monday Night Raw. I was digging the "You Deserve It" chants. I thought that was pretty cool. You could tell that it was a huge speech from the heart from him. It was, you could tell it wasn't really planned. And at first I gotta be honest, I didn't like it. I was like, what the heck is this guy really doing? This is your 2025 Royal Rumble winner right here, a guy who can't even, handle promo on the mic. But at the end of it, it came out decent. And then Gunther comes out talking about how he's disappointed to find out Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble. Obviously, still building up tension, and Gunther's way better. He's much better than way much better than Jey Uso on the mic. You know, if WWE wants to keep that heel, that World Heavyweight Champion, then you gotta let Gunther keep it. But it's to the point where, you know, should we expect Jey Uso to automatically choose Gunther? Should we choose him to dethrone Gunther at WrestleMania 41? You know, my philosophy in WWE and basically every wrestling promotion, especially if you have two dominant titles to fight for, you know, usually you go with one baby face, one heel, so you can save all the good guy storylines for the good guy and save all the bad guy storylines for the bad guy. But you know, maybe it might be something different here. You know, once again, maybe alluding to the fact that Cody Rhodes might actually, you know, maybe he does turn heel. But you know, Gunther, I'm gonna miss the title on Gunther. You know, you know, he's not like Damian Priest. I love Damian Priest. I think he's one hell of an athlete. He was one hell of a, you know, El Campeon. But you know, he was. I feel like overall he was a transitional champion. You know, just a placeholder while CM Punk comes back from injury, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and then, you know, heading into the Monday Night Raw era on Netflix. You know, it's a nice way to kind of have a nice little clean slate. You had that storyline between him and the Judgment Day turning their back on him, and then you have Finn Balor and Damian Priest go at it. But it was, you know, it did its due diligence, and now we're here today talking about Gunther fighting Jey Uso, you know, at WrestleMania 41, which probably won't even be the main event. I don't really see that being the main event, especially Cody Rhodes. If Cody Rhodes fights anybody besides John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, maybe perhaps you can have this in the main event kind of status, or maybe Jey Uso. You know, maybe he wants to challenge. Maybe he wants to challenge Cody Rhodes. You know, kind of test himself. But you know, he was such a hair close of defeating Gunther. Maybe this might be, you know, maybe this might be a start of a different era. Obviously, Jey Uso is mentioning he's going to SmackDown to confront Cody Rhodes. Did not bring up NXT, which I kind of thought was the right move to make, because on NXT right now you have Oba Femi. That guy's a complete badass. Jey Uso would definitely lose against that guy. And, you know, then we found out that John Cena will compete in the Elimination Chamber in Toronto. You know, you're seeing these championship countdowns. You know, when I was watching WWE Monday Night Raw, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and you saw the countdown to number 20, the countdown to number 17, and you know, obviously I feel like they made that graphic for a reason. It makes a lot of sense, and so it seemed like it'd make no point if John Cena wasn't going to fight for some kind of a championship at WrestleMania. There's been a lot of talk, you know, with wrestling media, how Joe Hendry wants to challenge John Cena, and John Cena and him openly spoke about it at the Royal Rumble. Maybe if he wins the TNA World Championship, that would be huge. That would be pretty damn huge. I gotta be honest. That would be, you know, pretty awesome. You know, it'd be cool for the nice little cross promotional, you know, aspect of it. But, you know, a lot of people would rather see him win the WWE Championship. I doubt the World Heavyweight Championship. So which leaves, okay, so we're gonna get a John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and you know, I was talking about this months and months and months ago when I was debating if John Cena would even compete in the Royal Rumble, you know, and he was the runner-up. But I kind of overall, I saw this, you know, looked at it in a dream. I see Cody Rhodes, John Cena having one hell of a match, and then Cody Rhodes cleanly pins John Cena. John Cena looks at Cody Rhodes, Ray puts his hands up in the air, and of course he's like, all right, kid, now this company's on your back, and then that's how it that's how it ultimately ends. So, you know, or we can get a heel Cody. And then maybe John Cena's the one to kind of, you know, dethrone heel Cody. But that would take so much, you know, planning, so many storylines, so many promos. You probably would have had to start that maybe in December, Saturday night's main event or something like that. But, you know, as of right now, it seems like it's kind of going that way. Penta Satomaido defeats Ludwig Kaiser. He is undefeated in the WWE. Pete Dunne interrupts. Say Kaiser attacks at the end of the match. Finn Balor is so off the radar. I gotta be honest, that little backstage promo with the Judgment Day didn't really rub me the right way. I didn't really like it. And then, him and Dominic Mysterio are probably going to end up fighting in the future. Next, we have Charlotte Flair saying that she missed you guys. She comes out, maybe she's a baby face. And then, she turns on the audience. Heel seems a lot better. And then she mentioned NXT. Something that Jey Uso did not mention. You're going to NXT and SmackDown. Next, we see a backstage confrontation between Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn. Is Karrion Kross trying to play mind games with Sami Zayn? Sami Zayn right now is at a crossroads in his relationship where you have so many people telling you things. Like the whole, Kevin Owens before Royal Rumble. You had Seth Rollins before his match with CM Punk. CM Punk telling Sami Zayn that you're not on his level. And then Jey Uso and Sami Zayn, it's Karrion Kross definitely trying to take advantage of another impressionable soul on the WWE Monday Night Raw roster. The New Day defeat Mysterio and Dragon Lee of the LWO thanks to Logan Paul. Gotta be honest, I dig the new theme. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought, now we kind of have a darker presence, darker colors, and this whole New Day with sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns, and the booty-os and the pancakes. It's officially over. It's officially over, and it's a new start. And so far, it seems like it's been pretty decent. I would have loved to see the New Day kind of win some match cleanly to kind of start their new, this new beginning New Day start. But it is what it is. They're heels. So what do heels do? They win by interference. Liv Morgan defeats Io Sky. Rhea Ripley causes a disqualification. Wanted to back up Io Sky, but at the end of the day, she costs her a chance to main event WrestleMania. Io Sky was pissed. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan walk out, riding off to the sunset, which is exactly the plan that Liv Morgan probably orchestrated. The Creed brothers want a shot at the WWE World Tag Team titles. The War Raiders seem like they're out to give it to them. Seth Rollins hitting that pump-up speech to Sami Zayn. Don't really know what he was wearing. He looked like a cross between The Undertaker and the Macho Man Randy Savage. I really didn't know, I love Seth Rollins, but some of the outfits that he chooses when he walks out to the ring is, a little questionable. I'm like, dude, can you really pull that off? I mean, I guess. But, it was alright. AJ Styles coming to Monday Night Raw. Seems like Braun Breaker wants to give him a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. We had the final main event match, CM Punk and Sami Zayn. At the end of the match, Kevin Owens attacks Sami Zayn once when Punk is victorious, hits him with a package pile driver. And did you guys get a lot of the glitch that was happening on Netflix? According to news sources, a lot of wrestling media tabloids, fans were pretty angered that, at the end of that show, it was very, very glitchy. It was very blotchy. It was, it was kind of lame, but, there's no doubt in my mind Netflix is probably, they're going to get that fixed. Alright guys, so hey, do not go anywhere. We're going to jump on into our next segment. We got some WWE NXT recaps, so hey, do not go absolutely anywhere.